Greetings from Tokyo. This is Daisuke, and I hope all of you are doing very well today. Season's greetings from Tokyo, my dear friends. It is now reaching the end of December 2018, and I think for a lot of you out there, perhaps you are all enjoying your holiday, and if that's the case, then please, I hope you are happy and healthy and well. And for the rest of you too, I hope things are treating you well as the days wind down and as we approach the end of the year and the new year 2019. Now, I've spoken a little bit already about some aspects about 2019, but what I'd like to ask you in the form of this video actually is this. Do any of you have any plans to watch any special films or any films of significance to end the year? In other words, are you saving a particular film to watch as the last film to watch for the year 2018? And then an additional question which is related to that is, what film are you planning to watch as your first film of 2019? Okay, so what film are you planning to watch as your last film of 2018? And what film are you planning to watch as your first film of 2019? Now, maybe some of you don't even have any plans of that nature, and that's fine. There's no problem with that. But I think maybe for others, maybe there is a certain significance placed upon the fact that, you know, that's the last film to watch in 2018, and this is the first film to watch in 2019. I think the same is true for people who are lovers of books. You know, what is the first book that you will read for the new year? What is the last thing you will read for this year? And that sort of thing. Well, I think the same is true, or for a piece of music as well. And the same, I think, can hold true for cinema and for film. What film will you save as being the last film you will watch for the year 2018? And what is the film that you will start off the year 2019 with? This doesn't have to be your favorite film of all time, although it could be. It doesn't have to be a film that has a heavy meaning or significance, but it could be. Maybe it's just a film that reflects your particular mood at the time, and that's great, and that doesn't necessarily reflect upon it being the end of the year or beginning of the year, but it's just the fact that it's winter and you feel a certain way in winter. I think that's great too. And so I think there are many reasons to want to watch a film at the end of 2018, at the beginning of 2019. And I'm very curious, do you have any plans of that nature? If you do, please let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear what your plans are for the end of 2018 film and the beginning of 2019 film, if you have any plans of that sort. If I were to mention my own plans, it would be that I have a few things actually. Now, you might think I'm cheating a little bit here, and if that's the case, I apologize. I don't mean to cheat, even with respect to my own questions, but okay. But let me just talk to you about the films that I am thinking about watching for the end of the year. Okay, I haven't decided yet because, as some of you may know, I tend to take a long time to make a decision, and so even now I'm not quite decided yet on what I want to watch for the end of year 2018, but I have a few candidates at the moment, although this could change as well. If you don't mind, I do speak about criterions a lot, but there are some non-criterions here that I'd like to talk about. So I think the first candidate of a film that I will save for the end of 2018. Well, let's look at this one first. So this is Tieshi-chu, West of the Tracks. This is Wang Bing, one of the most effective documentaries ever made. And if you haven't seen the film, I strongly urge you to try to hunt it down and to look for it and to get it, because it is one of the most powerful works of art I think you will ever see. And Wang Bing is a important and exciting filmmaker, and he is one to watch. If you hear the name Wang Bing, please watch that film immediately. And oh gosh, I know he has a film out now. I haven't been able to see it yet. If you have any information, or if you've seen Wang Bing's latest film, please let me know. Any information about that would be great, because I love this film so much. But this is a film that I'm thinking about saving to watch again for the end of the year. It's quite a long film, but that's fine. You know, the end of the year is a time when I have some time off of work, so I think I can make time to watch this film. Although I do need to set aside a number of hours to do so. Okay, so that's one candidate for me to watch at the end of 2018, so West of the Tracks. The other candidate I have is another film. I haven't seen this in such a long time. The film is, the English translation of it, I think it can be translated as Flames, but it's the film Sholay. And again, I haven't seen this in such a long time, but I really need to revisit this film, and I've always wanted to do so. And I think in 2018, the last film of 2018, it seems very appropriate to end it on a note like Sholay. It seems to be a real appropriate thing for whatever reason. So this is another candidate, and I would really find it, maybe I'll pick Sholay, I don't know. Anyway, and it's also part of my one of my resolutions, I think, for the new year, is try to expand my horizons with respect to the cinema of India and the cinema of Bollywood, right, Mumbai area especially, but also other parts of India. So I think my knowledge of this the cinema of this part of the world is very lacking, and so I need to expand my horizons more. So this could be a means for me to be inspired to pursue this resolution into the year 2019, and so this might be a nice symbolic thing to watch this as the end of the year 2018. But anyway, here's Sholay, yes, as another candidate. And then as a film that I think is in the Criterion Collection, for whatever reason, this one, if I had to choose a film to end 2018 with from the Criterion Collection, I think I immediately thought of this film. I don't know why, and it's in the set called Pearls of the Czech New Wave. Oops. So there's the box there, Pearls of the Czech New Wave, and the film is the film by the filmmaker Vera Chytilová, and that is the film Daisies. So it's the film that's depicted in the top half of this DVD set here. So yes, Daisies, and I think yes, this is, if I had to choose a film from the Criterion Collection to end 2018 on, for me this is a no-brainer. There is something quite vital and refreshing and awe-inspiring about this film, and it's electrifying and beautiful, and quite a tour de force in many respects. And it's a real jolt of energy, and I think a jolt of energy is something that is well needed after this year of 2018, with its ups and downs and highs and lows and everything in between. Daisies seems to me to be another excellent candidate to end 2018 on, in terms of its effervescent chaos. So yes, so Daisies probably will be, yeah, I don't know, maybe I will choose Daisies, I'm not sure. But anyway, I am still considering, or in the midst of considering, what to end 2018 on. But these are my strong candidates so far. Okay, so then with that out of the way, then what to start 2019 with? So I do have another set of candidates, and I haven't decided yet. Maybe I'll make a follow-up video when I have decided. But some things that I'm thinking about right now to start 2019 with, and again, you might think I'm cheating, and if you feel that way, I really apologize. I don't mean to. It's just, again, I'm so indecisive, and that's one of my my bad traits of my character that I need to fix before I grow old. But here is something from the Criterion Collection. So this is the Before trilogy. So this is a set of 3 films, Richard Linklater, with Julie Delpy and Ethan Hawke. And this is right Before Sunrise, Before Sunset, and Before Midnight. And the cycle of films here is a real potent and powerful one, and quite effective. I don't know, there's something about starting the film, starting the year with the Before trilogy that it feels like I am experiencing the cycle of life, at least in the context of a relationship. And that seems for me to be very fitting. I don't know why, in terms of a start of something new. I don't know, it seems so appropriate for me, or apropos, to watch the Before trilogy, to start a new year. It's filled me. It gives me so much happiness and sadness at the same time, and I think it's the new year is something that is both exciting and it's filled with a little bit of fear. I feel a little bit scared, trepid. There's a little bit of anxiety, perhaps, about the future, and I think all of that is encapsulated in this cycle of films perfectly. So so the Before trilogy is a candidate of films to watch to start 2019. But if I were to pick films out of the Criterion, or outside of the Criterion Collection, I would probably go with something from one of these sets. Okay, so this is the Studio Ghibli Blu-ray set of the films of Isao Takahata. And here is the Japanese Blu-ray set of the films of Hayao Miyazaki. And here are some other films, if you can see them. Sorry about that. It's really poor presentation skills of mine. I apologize. But here are some other Blu-rays of some other Studio Ghibli films. And I might choose something from here. And the reason is I wanted to pick a film that I could watch with my wife and my 2 young children. So I have a daughter who is 7, and I have a youngest son who is 2. And so I thought it might be something maybe we could pick something out of the Studio Ghibli set so we could all watch it together. It makes me feel nice to be able to watch something with my family. It's impossible for me to watch, like, I don't know, Lucio Fulci film or Salo or something. I don't think it's appropriate to watch that with one's family, but I think it's probably more appropriate to watch something that is more family friendly, but has something going on. So I would probably pick a Ghibli film, or at least think of a Ghibli film in terms of a candidate of a film to watch for to start the year 2019. This idea of starting the year with a film to watch, the whole family can enjoy. That kind of thing. So there's a nice feeling to that, right? To start the year as a family, so to speak. So that might be something that I might consider. So then the question is, if I were to choose a film from the Ghibli lineup, what film would it be? I don't know. Oh gosh, it could be. I mean, I think my fallback would probably be this one, which is Majo no Takyubin, or Kiki's Delivery Service. This is the one that I think I really connect with the most, and I think my family does too. So I think my son, who's 2, would probably get a lot out of it as well. So this is probably the one that I might pick. Although I've had this great fortune of being able to meet so many people over Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and So I've been so fortunate, so fortunate. And one of the people that I've been so fortunate to meet is Luke at Razor Wire Reviews, you know, and that great YouTube channel. And as those of you who know his channel know, he loves the Ghibli film Porco Rosso. In Japanese, the title is Kurenai no Buta. And you know, I maybe I will give this one a try, because you know we as a family actually have seen this film many times, Kiki's Delivery Service, but not so much Porco Rosso. So maybe it's time to give this one a little spin in the player, so to speak. So you know, whenever I think of this film, I think of Luke. So perhaps that might be something that we will try as a family and watch this film again. I've seen this film many times, but my family hasn't. And I think I tried to get my daughter to watch it, but we didn't finish it. So this might be a good opportunity to return to this film. And yeah, it's a really exciting film, a nice adventure story. Okay, my friends, so that's just what I'm thinking of now, but of course things may change as the days pass. So I will see to it, maybe I can try to return to this topic again before the year ends. In the meantime, if you have any plans of your own as to what films to watch at the end of the year and what film to watch at the start of the new year, please let me know, and I would love to hear what your plans are. And it doesn't have to be a film. It can be maybe a TV series or a TV show, or it could be a book or a novel, or it could be a piece of music or something of that nature. Anything. I would love to hear your plans and your thoughts, because there's something very special, is it not, about the end of the year and the start of a new year. So maybe it's that idea, that specialness, that is so, it's so nice to associate that with a particular work that means a lot to us. So, anyway, and that of course can reveal so much about our own personality and character. And in the end, I think that's something I'm looking forward to, is just another opportunity to get to know you and to get to learn about you. And through that, you know, connections can occur, and you know, that's you know, that's the best thing about doing this thing that we call YouTube. Okay, my friends, sorry to keep you this long. So anyway, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to let me know. Other than that, please be happy and healthy and well, and please keep watching a lot of great movies. Until we meet again, my friends, cheers. And to quote one of my favorite films, don't drink all the Coke.